Igor, I'd like to put together a ballet with you. And Igor, who's never worked with anybody collaboratively in all the 20 years of the company, goes, okay.
Like I told him it's music. And then he introduced me to his phone, the Jerome Dutcher. And this is what I jumped right away. Because I found it's just very interesting combination, his classical training voice and song, Will Stuck songs. I found this kind of very amazing combination.
Our people need to have that opportunity to celebrate. We need a chance to celebrate our culture. We need a chance to celebrate our stories.
You know, in the way that we've been building this story and talking about putting our stories on a stage like this, in a way, it's like it's been our whole lives building to this moment. For me, dance and incorporating movement into music has always been aspirational, something I wanted to do, but it wasn't until Pisuwin kind of laid that trust with me. And then I got to meet the other collaborators. The dancers are incredible. Like, it's such a beautiful team around this work that, you know, I'm just coming in as one small piece of it, but just to slip into this kind of family dynamic that's been building for many, 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 many years. Because Igor is so music-driven and music-focused, it starts with the songs. Thinking about characters, rather, and thinking about motion and movement. It's been an honor. Hey.
With your great voice and your music.
And that's for me what my whole role here was, to try to bring out feeling through music that can inspire movement. Because I really believe in our stories, and I believe that we just haven't had a chance to know each other yet, Indigenous and non-Indigenous people. And it's through stories that we come to know each other.
It was really just like a matter of transferring my visual art practice to costumes. I pushed for Oakley to come in because their beadwork practice it's fine-tuned. It's immaculate.
I create pieces that talk about the things that were taken away from us through colonization.
Because it's a Wolastoqey story, I really saw it as an opportunity to showcase the vibrancy of our nation and of our stories. Wabanaki double curve motifs was integral to the design, and those forms represent relationships, like family ties, communal bonds. When they're clustered together, they can represent like families and communities.
I went as deep as I could to find an image that would serve, and when I presented it to Pisuwin and Igor, I had no idea where it would land or how it would be received. And if I remember correctly, I think I presented a series of drawings, and there probably was a little bit of silence before anybody said, yes, we're very pleased with this, let's do this. And that's kind of how it should be. I think if we're not going out into that territory where we're meeting in a new realm, then what are we doing it for? So I was very proud to be met in that realm with the work that I brought to the table.
My name is Jera. I'm of Métis heritage. I think it's really important for me to honor my heritage and to surround myself by other Indigenous artists. And we're here celebrating Wolastoq culture. We're celebrating this beautiful Indigenous culture here in New Brunswick. I'm not Wolastoq. I'm of Métis heritage, but I can still find ways of relating, you know? And when I think about this opportunity to portray such a beautiful character and such a beautiful story that Pisuwin has given, it's really emotional, and I think I have a responsibility to at least put forth my best, and it's really inspiring and something I'm really proud to be a part of.
That's a nice thing about performing arts. It's a live arts. It's in motion, and it's in emotion as well, and it's always evolving. And when it's reprised after this tour next year, it'll have evolved into something else, and we have to keep it alive.